came to a realization earlier. So, the other night, the Resident Evil... No, I don't want to override. The Resident Evil 2 remake came out. And me and my friend... This just says hell. Okay, you're a bit on the nose there, Silent Hill, but whatever. The Resident Evil 2 remake came out. And with that... how do I say this? It's perfect. It's genuinely perfect. But with that came a realization. Capcom gets it. They get it now. It's been a while, but they finally get it. They finally, A, get what we want, and B, know what we need. We wanted Resident Evil 2 to be remade. What we needed was them to say, hey, we made Resident Evil 1, the remake, and we did so much to add to that game. We made practically a new game, because it's not a remaster, it's not a revamp, it's not a re anything else, but it's a remake. They made the game again, from the ground up, from the ideas, from the very essence of what Resident Evil 2 was at its core. They remade it. And they did it flawlessly. It's genuinely probably... Is this bullets? This looks like bullets. Come on. I guess it's not. But yeah, genuinely amazing. It's incredible how good it is. This wasn't always... Where the hell did I go? What? Bathroom teleportation. Okay. Okay, bathroom teleportation, cool. But yeah. It's legitimately, genuinely amazing, and it really makes me understand that Capcom does understand what the fans want and what they need. Oh, hello again, gruesome. Is this a shotgun? Oh, lovely. Lovely indeed. Hello again, friend. A hanging body. Why would somebody... Is there a... Nah, it's just part of the gross. But yeah. I highly recommend you check it out if you can. It flawlessly mixes... It flawlessly mixes really good horror with really good action. Kick, stomp, kick. But yeah, it's seamless. You can go from being chased down by the tyrant, cowering in the save room, praying that he just goes away, then going around the corner and just praying that the licker doesn't hear you, because they're sound-based now. They are sound-based enemies. You can just tiptoe by them, and it's the most tense thing, and it's amazing. It's so terrifying. And just... oh my god. And then to go from that to just blasting your way through just all the things, and I don't know if I even want to spoil anything for people who haven't experienced Resident Evil 2. I can't use the phone. It's... good. Good. No, good. Cheryl?
Daddy, help me.
Oh God.
Daddy, where are you?
Cheryl!
Cheryl! But yeah, that's some good creepy. But Resident Evil 2's remake is legitimately scary. Like, I will give it. It's not creepy. It is scary. Like, I was scared, and I wasn't even the one with the controller. It's just that good. And it can, again, seamless transition from horror to action, and it's... What the hell is that noise? Nope. Oh, I want to say so much about it, but it is the definition of a remake. They didn't just remaster it and leave it at that. You know how much they added for the good God? You know how much they added for the Resident Evil 1 remake? Like everything that they added new that just made the Resident Evil 1 remake just a different game, B, a genuinely better game. They did it again. I don't know how. I don't know how they captured lightning in a bottle twice, but the Resident Evil 2 remake is just genuinely that good. It is exactly what they did for Resident Evil 1 again. It's glorious. And I don't throw around the word perfect very often, but it's perfect. Okay, who is currently abusing a piano? Oh, sweet shotgun shells. This camera. I don't think the music... Actually, never mind. There's the music room. Oh man, I need to go back to that bathroom. Oh God, please don't die, Harry. Whew. Speaking of which, how you doing? Oh, you need some drank right now. But yeah, I would say it's perfect. And it's not so much as, like, Capcom just thinks, hey, we can make Resident Evil 2 for them, and they'll be happy, and they'll buy it, and... Die! Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. I'm allergic to terrible things. Like these things. Like these horrible roaches. It's not so much the fact that they made the game to be Resident Evil 2. They made Resident Evil 2 Remake. Like I just said. It's an entirely new game now. Kitty? Demon Kitty? Hellcat? Clearly blood was causing that ruckus. Blood is notorious for its ability to... That's cheap. But thank you for the library reserve key. The body is slumped over. Alright. But yeah. Oh jeez, just let me... Oh god. It's strange, but... when Konami makes a remake... I mean, not Konami. Fuck Konami. Oh jeez. Just all kinds of problems. It's locked. Alright, well I figure out where to go. When Capcom makes a remake, they make a remake. They don't do a remaster. They don't do a HD edition. They remake a game from the ground up. They don't look at a game and say, hey, we have all this stuff already. We can just... Really? No. I'm wasting my ammo on you. They don't look at a game that they already have and say, hey, we can just slap some new models on this, some HD textures, put in some pretty shaders and some flashy lighting. No, they remake a game from the ground up with the ideas that they had from the original game. The same characters, the same setting, the same pretty much everything, but they remake it. And that's why it's so great, because not only is it Resident Evil 2, what we've been wanting and begging for, it's the Resident Evil 2 remake. It's everything new and interesting. It's like playing Resident Evil 2 again for the very first time. And for those of you who will probably be playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time this way, I have to say, you are in for quite a treat. Resident Evil 2 was already a great game, like, literally my favorite Resident Evil game, but the Resident Evil 2 remake, I mean, I will probably still go back to play Resident Evil 2 again in the future, but it's more of the fact that it's so much better. Let me just check if anything else is around here. It took the ideas of Resident Evil 2 and just perfected all of them. And it's scary, and it's actiony. It is Resident Evil. And I'll tell you where I'm going with this in a moment. I just gotta say, Resident Evil 2's remake is pretty much perfect. That's all I want to say on that. Hearing this, the hunter aimed with bow and arrow and said, "I will kill the lizard." Upon meeting his opponent, he held back, taunting, "Who is afraid of a reptile?" Upon this, the furious lizard hissed, "I'll swallow you up in a single bite." And then the huge creature attacked, jaws open wide. This was what the man wanted. Oh. Calmly drawing his bow, he shot the lizard's gaping mouth. Aw, that's not friendly. Well, we know who the protagonist is. Effortlessly... My mouth is porridge. Effortlessly, the arrow flew, piercing the defenseless maw, and the lizard fell down dead. This is from an old fairy tale. I remember reading it as a kid. Made me feel things. Where was I going with that? What am I doing in school? Oh yes, I have a daughter. Her name is Cheryl. Wait, where was I going? I kinda got turned around. Alright. Where I was going with the Resident Evil 2 remake was just this realization. Konami really doesn't care about us. Konami does not care about gamers nor the gaming community. And I know some people would probably be like, oh, Blight, you just now realize that? But... excuse me. But it's true. Think about the remakes that Capcom has done. Think about everything that Capcom has done in the recent past that has been practically doing their damnedest to get back in gamers' good graces. Well, can we finally get to the roof? Oh yeah, we can. This is creepy, and atmospheric, and good. But Konami really doesn't care. They could care less about how we feel, because they don't care about making a good game. There's something hanging down. There's a hanging key just out of reach. Come on, Harry, you could fit your hand in there. Nothing special. Drainage valve. Yeah. Okay, I remember this. Drain is the wrong hole. Just gotta plug it somehow. Oh, come on, Harry, don't turn it off. Now I have to go back and turn it on again, and... alright. But yeah. Konami really doesn't care about what gamers want, and doesn't care about giving them what they need. Capcom does. Well, they recently started to. In the beginning of this decade, they did so much that's just like, that's poor business decision. That's angering and upsetting people, your fans, Capcom. And just ridiculous things, like little to no support for Monster Hunter in the West. What else? Oh yeah, canceling a ton of Mega Man games. This is probably stuck and I probably don't even need it anymore. And just a lot of poor decisions that led people to be like, yeah, fuck Capcom forever. But now, think about what they've done. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2 Remake, they've been supporting the hell out of Monster Hunter in the West. Not as much as I would like, but hey, we got World, so, you know, I can't really complain. Oh, what else? And, of course, the Resident Evil 2 Remake. What has Konami done? Let's think about their remakes, or quote-unquote remakes. Let's see. There was Twin Snakes, which, I don't know, that's more like a remaster. More like a DualShock Director's Cut. And, geez, what else is there? I had enough. Oh yeah, Silent Hill. Silent Hill Shattered Memories was, well, quote-unquote a remake of Silent Hill 1. I don't really consider it. Now, where did... Let's think about this critically. Valve... So it should be in the library? Maybe? Can't tell. I didn't need to do that. But yeah, as much as I like the story of Silent Hill Shattered Memories, I don't really like the gameplay. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, the gameplay is kind of... I don't know. It's not really a remake, it's more of like a new game with just characters that just so happen to be named Harry Mason and Cheryl Mason and all of that mess. A much better story, I will fully admit, because as much as I love Silent Hill 1, it doesn't have the greatest story in the world. I'm sorry. Ooh! Ooh! So much ammo! Thank you! Yes! Alright. I think we need to go to the library again? Or the library reserve? Why would we need to go there if just to read the story about the lizard? I mean, maybe... I think it's a hint about how to beat the boss. Was this the right bathroom? I hope so. It was. Good. But would that be just that? Just give a room to give a hint about a boss fight? Nope. Devil roaches. Roaches are already evil anyway. Why do you need to make them big and evil? Well, evil-er. It's funny, because Silent Hill came about because Capcom wanted some... Well, Konami wanted to put out a competitive game against Capcom's Resident Evil, which was doing amazingly. But now... the only quote-unquote competition the Silent Hill franchise is going to be having is against other pachinko machines, and that is one of the most depressing statements I will ever make. And it's really funny to think about this because, yes, Konami certainly could make a new Silent Hill game to compete with how great Resident Evil 2 is going to do, because because Resident Evil 2's remake is amazing. But more of the fact that Resident Evil 2's remake is just so good, Konami doesn't care. And I don't think they ever will care, because they're making their money in gambling. I'm pretty sure it's easy and cheap to make your money through pachinko machines. As depressing as it is, they're making their money. And they will make their money on the franchises that they just own. Yeah, they don't have the creative liberty to be able to say, hey, we can create the amazing stories and settings of not Resident Evil, of Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid, but just more of the matter of that they own it, so they can do whatever they want with it. Now, where is that key? Is it in the hall? Find where that key washed up. I'm gonna go... Oi. Can't go into there. You know, I'm gonna go back up to the roof. See if there's any hints on wherever that key may have ended up. But yeah. Konami's going to make their money in gambling on the properties that they just own. They're not going to do anything creative with it. Hell, they're currently killing Yu-Gi-Oh! With the new meta. And, I mean, they're all... already... they're not... He went down the drain. But where does this drain lead? Let's see if we can figure this out. Should have either ended up in the library reserve or the hall. I am genuinely confused. Guess I can check the library reserve again. So yeah. Silent Hill 1 will probably never be remade into anything like Resident Evil 2 is. And you know what? That's fine. Because eventually Konami's going to be like... they're going to reach a point where they stop making games in general, they stop making Yu-Gi-Oh!, and they're just going to put all of their money and time into pachinko machines, which eventually is going to bleed them dry. And I'm fine with that. Now, where the hell is this key? I'm not going to look this up. I refuse. Seriously! Where did it go? I'll find it eventually. Not in the book. Are you kidding me? Where did this key go? I'm genuinely confused. I know these doors are locked. Okay, think. Where does water come out? It wouldn't be outside. Wait a second. Maybe it would be. Maybe it's in the courtyard. Because that makes sense, right? Because a drainage thing, a gutter would pour water outside. And where can we get outside? The terrifying, heart attack inducing courtyard. With the terrifying heart attack music. Yes! 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 Classroom key. Whatever classroom it is. Now get the hell back in! I don't like that music. Alright, now we have a classroom key. The only classroom that we can't get into is there. So we go back up the stairs, back around to the hall, go through that door, and we progress. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's just genuinely at a point where we know for sure that Konami does not care about the gaming community. It doesn't care about its fans. It just exists to make money. And yes, to an extent, Capcom exists to make money, but they at least know what we want and not to piss us off because we won't buy their stupid games that are literally just cash grabs. And we know they're cash grabs because, good God, that debacle with that one game, there's nothing else in here that I can grab. That game that they were trying to push as a new esports game. I can't remember what it was. Umbrella Corporation. Umbrella Chronicles. Umbrella the shoot U competitive game. The game that was the multiplayer shooter that was down on arrival. You know the one. We didn't buy that, no one liked it, and I feel like Capcom realized this. And they realized they're not going to make money by doing stuff like that. So what did they do? They make Resident Evil 7. It does amazingly. They realize, hey, we can do this horror thing, and we can do this horror action thing, and people like it. Wait a second. Isn't this just Resident Evil how it used to be? I think it is. This is Resident Evil as it should be. Where the hell? Oh, okay. Now I have an easy access to there. Into the creepy, creepy basement. Where only the best things happen. Jingle bells, shotgun shells. And what was I on about? Oh yeah, just the fact that Capcom, it feels like they realized what they want, that we want Resident Evil how Resident Evil is. What the? It's supposed to be not specifically action. Oh, it's a puzzle. Turn valve left. Yeah. Not specifically action, not specifically camp, not specifically, like, just over-the-top insanity, but Resident Evil. The perfect balance of action and horror. That's what Resident Evil is. That's what it has been. Okay, I need to figure this out. Okay. Okay, I think I know what to do. They spin around twice, and that one spins around once. I think I've got it. I don't got it. Okay, now we just turn this to the left, I think. Now turn it back, turn it right 3 times. Pretty sure this is the solution. Yeah. Yes! Whatever's in here is mine. Oh god. It's down. Down is here. Oh no, I did not want to be here. I didn't save. I'm terrified of losing all of my progress. Oh god. Oh god. But yeah, all I was really saying is Capcom kind of realized that yes, open. No, don't do that. Don't boop me. Come on, open your mouth. Tasty, tasty Harry Mason. Don't do that. I'm not in the mood for boops. No. Oh God. No. No. Please. I'd rather you didn't. Come on. Come on, big bad lizard. Open up. Open up. Come on, please. Pretty please. I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you just open up. Come on. I don't have a map for this place. Oh, you think, Harry, is that how you feel? Is that really your main concern? Yee! Come on. I didn't think I'd be fighting a boss right now. Please? Please open up. Come on. Come on, big boy. Open up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Do I have to shoot him to get him to open up? Come on, please. Oh, God. I really didn't want to be fighting a boss right now. I didn't think that this would lead to the boss. Oh, God. Oh, good God. Yes! Yes! Show me that maw. Yes! Yes! Exactly what I wanted. Come on. Open up. Open up, big boy. There you go. Nice. Oh, you have no clue how tense that was. I forgot to save. And hello. Goodbye. Okay.
What was that?
Something that was just trying to eat you, Harry.
Who the hell was that?
Someone who was smiling about the fact that you almost got eaten, Harry. It is the boiler room. What am I doing here? We're grabbing this key to wherever it goes. K. Gordon key. Okay, Gordon. Let's go save right the hell now. I hear a church bell, maybe? Who is ringing the bell? Alright. My concern isn't with the church. My concern right now is with the saving. I did not expect to fight that boss at that moment. I didn't think that was where that would lead to the boss, but whatever. This episode ran long, but at least I was able to get my thoughts out. Capcom finally understands what we as gamers want, and Resident Evil 2's remake is the definitive proof. Konami, on the other hand, is slowly dying. And I'm fine with that. Because they don't. They don't know what we want. They don't know what we need. They don't understand the people that built them up to what they have. And that's going to kill them in the end. But that's fine. Someone else will own the other stuff. Someone else will own the things that we actually like from Konami, and they'll probably do a much better job with it. And again, that is perfectly fine.